What is going on, guys? KJ here, back again today. Roster update predictions for the second roster update in MLB The Show, coming this Friday, May 11th. Pretty big one. We got a new diamond, as you can see on my screen here. I'm hovering over them right now. But today I'm gonna try and make the video a little bit shorter than last time. My last video was about 20 minutes long. There's a lot of cards. It was the first big roster update for the game, so you know, a month worth of stats, a lot of people moving around. So today I'm gonna go over potential diamond upgrades and the gold upgrades, as well as a couple of the standout performers that, you know, long-term wise, you know, could go from bronze to potentially gold, bronze, high silver, stuff like that. So starting off with diamond, we got Luis Severino, who threw a complete game shutout versus the Astros last week. He has been pitching absolutely unreal this year. He's someone who's been on everyone's radar, and if he isn't, he should be. The market has definitely noticed this. He's going for 8K right now. That price will go up. As far as value goes, I could see the same situation happening with Severino as Verlander, because they both started off as golds. Moving to diamonds, there's way more Severinos probably in circulation than there is Verlander, so probably about 12K is going to be his diamond price. Potentially even more. Verlander is definitely more valuable as he has more pitches and better pitches at that. Severino definitely gonna have that 12K value. So at 8K, still investable. And you know, you could always go and try and snag a couple from gold exchanges. That's possible. I might try and do that a little bit later, but Severino is definitely going diamond. The next things next, I want to mention this is, normally San Diego Studios has a very strict or tight policy in terms of back-to-back upgrades. Historically, I think they've only given a player upgrades in back-to-back weeks once, or back-to-back roster updates once, and I believe that was Aaron Judge from when he went common to silver and then silver to a higher silver. So Garrett Cole, who is someone who is on diamond alert, is probably not going to be getting upgraded this week, and you know, he's someone who's highly, even at 3K right now, highly investable, still profit to be made. You know, you can still make about 2,000 stubs per. The good thing is, if he doesn't get upgraded this week, there's a chance that people start selling him off in panic that he's not getting updated to diamond, or not getting upgraded to a higher gold for whatever reason. So just in general, Friday may be a great time to pick up some Coles if his price goes down. But there are a few players like Cole and Gregorius who are probably not going to get upgraded to diamond until at least next roster update, you know, barring they continue to play as well as they do. So moving on to the rest of the gold cards, we have our first gold upgrade, which is Andrelton Simmons. I mentioned this in my last video that he's playing extremely well. I love cards that have diamond defense on them. They are so easily predictable for upgrades. As long as they hit, they can get that upgrade. Andrelton Simmons probably going to an 84. He's hitting really well. He's got a lot more pop in his bat this year. His diamond stats are, I believe, the best defensive stats for a shortstop for all live series cards in the game. Manny Machado may be better, I'm not entirely sure, but they're very close to each other. He's got good speed. This card can definitely go diamond. Market has definitely noticed that he's going to be getting an upgrade, or his price has started to go up a little bit. 1.9K, still investable. He might go up to about 3K if he gets upgraded to an 84, because he starts getting on that verge of going diamond. So still a very investable card. You can pick a couple of them up. If he goes diamond, there's no harm if you hold out to see if he goes diamond or not, you know, because then you're making a ton of profit. But if he doesn't go diamond, you can still sell him off for a pretty decent amount, as he is a pretty, you know, well-used player in ranked seasons, because shortstop is an offensively weak position in this game, and more people often than not pick defense over offense for that. Next card, we have D. Gordon, who has been playing absolutely out of his mind this year. I thought he'd go gold last roster update. Definitely has to go gold now, man. He is hitting so well for contact. Might get a power upgrade, a slight power upgrade. He's definitely hitting a little bit better in terms of power. And you know, one of the big things is arm strength, man. He has way better arm strength than 50 for an outfielder. Just in general, that needs to go up. If that went up alone, he'd be an 80. I feel like San Diego Studios has done this with a lot of cards, and I'll mention this again coming up soon, is that, you know, they definitely manipulate the overalls for certain stat categories on defense to keep players from being like a gold or a diamond, which is a real shame, because the player after this, same boat. But D. Gordon definitely has to go gold. If he doesn't, San Diego is really snubbing a lot of cards. Next player, we got my man, Kevin Pillar, having an insane season, doing the same thing he did last year, man. Exact same thing, start of the year, batting well over 300, killing it this year. Not dealing with a suspension for a derogatory slur towards a Braves pitcher, and he is just mashing the ball, man. He's top 3 in doubles for the entire MLB. People have definitely noticed that he's playing well. He's going for 700 stubs, still investable. Really good defensive player, and you know, once again, I said with D Gordon, you know, this is a card that got snubbed 100% on defensive overall. Kevin Pillar is easily the 3rd or the 4th best defensive center fielder in the American League, if not the entire MLB. His arm strength is so low for what it should be. His arm strength should be in the 80s. His accuracy should be in the 80s. His reaction should be 99 in my opinion. I think he's probably the best reactionary center fielder in general. This is a card that has definitely been snubbed in defense to keep him from going gold. Potentially in the future, may see him get upgraded in the defense, boost him to a high overall gold, but his power versus righties, power versus lefties going up, contact versus righties got to go up. You can see him being boosted to an 80 at minimum, potentially to an 81, even an 82, probably not 82, but 81 is probably my guess for what he'll end at. Still very investable at 700 subs per. If you quick sell him, you're making 300 a unit, obviously. Next player, we got Archie Bradley, having a real breakout year as a relief pitcher. He's killing it, man, absolutely killing it. You know, 78 overall, definitely has room for upgrades. Walks per 9, home runs per 9, Ks per 9, hits per 9, all easily upgradable stats. Good pitch selection. He's definitely up there in terms of investment, but he should be going gold. He should hit 80 this roster update. 649 per unit right now on Wednesday morning is still very, very investable. I actually may pick up a couple more of him just to make, you know, 300-400 stubs off of him once he goes gold this Friday. But yeah, he is definitely someone who should be going gold, hitting 80 overall, possibly 81, but definitely at a bare minimum he should be hitting 80. Next, we got Adam Ottavino, who has taken over the closing role in Colorado. He has absolutely had a monster year this year. Can definitely see a slight boost to his hits per 9, possibly Ks per 9, even home runs per 9, control. Like, you know, it's one of those things. He's gonna get upgraded. The room for upgrade is definitely there in walks per 9, home runs per 9, or control. He's gonna go up, and I believe he should be going to an 81. He is a relief pitcher, not stated as a closing pitcher, so just the position change alone should boost him to a gold if he doesn't get his stats upgraded. So this is one of those cards that I'm not 100% sure about, but he should go gold at least to an 80. Still highly investable, just around 700 stubs right now. Next player, we got a catcher. We got Kurt Suzuki, having an outstanding year so far, hitting over 300, got a lot better contact, a lot more pop in his bat. Obviously not the best defensive stats, speed 35 as a catcher. Lots of room to upgrade. You see he has plus 11 for contact and plus 11 for power versus both lefties, and that boosts him to an 81. Him hitting 300, his contact should definitely be going up versus lefties and righties. Power may get a slight boost. He should be going at a bare minimum to an 80 overall. He's playing way too good not to get that boost. And I believe the market's definitely adjusted at 735. Lots of silvers going for high 700s is a really easy way for you to tell if someone's, you know, potentially going to go gold or not. Next card, Wilson Ramos on the Tampa Bay Rays, killing it this year, man, having an outstanding year. One of those catchers, once again, sitting at 78. Slight hitting upgrade will boost them to an 80 overall. As you see, his inside edge, power and contact versus righties up just 6 points, boost him to an 80. So him just getting a contact rating versus righties and lefties, slight power increase, is going to push him to an 80 overall. Almost a guarantee that he ends up getting boosted to a gold this week. Once again, same situation, 727 for a silver card. Pretty good indication that someone is going to be going gold. And finally, our last but not least player, we have my man Teoscar Hernandez. If I can find him right here, 69 overall. Perfectly reasonable that he gets boosted up to a bare minimum of 70. He's got plus 15 on the day, which moves him to a 72. Possibly could go to a 74. He's been playing so well this year, man. He's hitting right around 300. Got a lot of pop in the bat. He's been hitting doubles like crazy. Opposite field power. He's just hitting everyone. He's hitting righties, hitting lefties. I could see his vision even getting boosted because he's not striking out really that much at all. So this is one of those cards that you could see get boosted to a silver even this week, to be honest. Like, I really don't know what they're gonna do with this card. Obviously Vision 22 is almost unacceptable as a Jays fan for Hernandez. He's someone who is very, very underrated as a player, and exciting to watch. So potentially could go to 75 overall silver is definitely possible, but probably in the 72 to 74 range for him. You could definitely pick him up for pretty cheap, 53 overall. I know he's had a few quiet games the last week or so. The Jays have been struggling a little bit, but definitely a player that if you're looking for exchange missions, you could pick him up, use him for exchange missions down the line for cheap, 53. Real easy. But that's gonna wrap up our roster update predictions for this week. We got, what do we have, 7 gold upgrades, 1 diamond, couple silvers, couple bronze, you know, just 1 bronze. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the featured upgrade. You know, potentially we see a Garrett Cole and TOTY Gregorius upgrade, but not likely. Mookie Betts most likely going to get upgraded, possibly to a 90. Best player in baseball right now. Best performing player in baseball right now. Absolutely mashing the ball. So if you got a lot of stubs laying around, you want to pick up a Mookie, he might have the same effect that Machado had, where he gets boosted up, you know, in price, an extra 40K, and just pocket 40K. So if you have 80K, 90K laying around, want to pick up Mookie, go for it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below. I'd highly appreciate it. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. My link is in the description. And as always, guys, take it easy.
5 and coke come from Burberry, diamonds dancing, wet canary, flosses on me, architects, wipe my nose like January, say my name like Bloody Mary, no, I'm not no ordinary, VS diamonds.